With Xbox Live really regaining popularity in the last couple months, collecting Gamerscore has been a really fun time, but getting Gamerscore with friends can be even better. Seriously, there's something really oddly rewarding about working together on some sort of task and then getting that sweet pop-up when you get an achievement. So for today's video, we decided to take a look at the best co-op games to go achievement hunting in. Let's get into it. First up, we have Humans Fall Flat, which is actually a Gamepass game. And this game is just really hilarious just when you first look at it, just because of the jiggly mechanics that go into it. But at the end of the day, this game is a platforming puzzle game that allows you to play with up to 8 other players at the same time. While that many players might get a little bit chaotic, if you have a small group of friends that you want to get some achievements with, this game's really fun because in about 5 to 6 hours, you can pretty much get every single achievement in the game, or if you just do a regular playthrough, you can get a pretty large number of Gamerscore. The first couple of levels start off relatively easy as you learn the mechanics of the game, and as you progress to later levels in the game, it actually turns into a pretty fun cooperative puzzle experience if you're with the right group of friends. Some of the achievements are much easier than other achievements, but once you get a hang of the platforming mechanics and you can kind of figure out how to solve every level with the puzzles, getting some of those achievements and going to clean up the last few achievements after you've played through the whole game is a really fun experience, and it's actually somewhat challenging while not overly time consuming either. It's definitely a fun game to play. You should easily be able to pick up the full 1000 Gamerscore. Next up on our list, we have Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, which is also on the Game Pass. And if you're a fan of Star Wars, great, and if you have another friend who has the Game Pass, even better, because this game allows you to kind of go back through some of the original Star Wars movies, or at least from the first 6 films, and experience them from a Lego perspective. Along the way, there are several achievements that you'll just automatically get for playing through the game, and as you get random collectibles and you run through certain areas, you'll easily pick up majority of the achievements just by kind of regular gameplay, or just kind of keeping an eye out for certain things that will grant you extra achievements. And overall, the experience of playing through this game is actually pretty fun. You're gonna have a good time just playing through the game and unlocking the in-game collectibles, let alone getting the achievements that just kind of come naturally is an added bonus. You easily should be able to pick up a large number of Gamerscore, at least around 600 to 700 in a regular playthrough, and then you can make that final push if you want to make the full 1000 Gamerscore available. Next, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 3, which will be the only Call of Duty game on this list. And honestly, this is definitely the best Call of Duty when it comes to Gamerscore collection if you're looking for a co-op game, because actually the whole campaign is co-op, which is really great, and there's a ton of achievements for completing specific levels on either hardened, veteran, or realistic difficulty, and since you can do it with a friend, it makes it a whole lot easier. Just playing through the campaign on hardened difficulty should earn you around 360 Gamerscore if you haven't played through the game already, and there's a bunch of extra little challenges you can do along the way that you can either look up a guide for or just pay attention to and try to earn them. That should easily add up another 100 or so, and that's not even including the zombies achievements that are also available, and you can pick up much more Gamerscore in there too. So this game definitely just has a lot to do that involves other players, which is really nice, as opposed to other Call of Duty games that usually focus more on the solo experience when it comes to campaigns, unless it's Black Ops 4, because there's no campaign. Next on this list, we have A Way Out, which is personally one of my favorite game experiences I've ever had. This is a 2-player co-op split-screen game that you can play either online or locally, and while we recommend you just play through the game the first time you experience this game, it's only about 5 hours at most to play through the entire story. After you've experienced the full game, you can go through chapter select and go and pick up the achievements in the game. Well, of course, you can play through the whole game without actually getting an achievement. They're all missable. However, picking up all of the achievements in the game should only take you at most maybe an extra hour if you're really taking your time, which is really nice because just gaining 1000 Gamerscore in just 1 hour of work if you've completed the game is really fun. And just make sure with this game, both players have to own the game to get the achievement. If someone is playing on the free version of the game or the free player too, they won't get the achievement, but they can still help you get an achievement, or if you both own the game, then you can both get the achievements. Next on this list, we have Sea of Thieves, which got a lot of criticism early on for not having a lot to do. Mind you, Rare's actually done a pretty good job at adding new updates and innovating this game and keeping it new and fresh constantly. But if you've jumped into Sea of Thieves and you haven't really grouped up with friends, you're definitely doing this game wrong. And if you don't really know where to start when you get a crew together and you're not too sure how to jump into just the regular grind that this game normally has associated with it, consider going after some of the achievements. They're all relatively easy to get, or there's a lot that you can easily pick up just from starting out. Just read through what achievements are there, and you can end up kind of introducing yourself to Sea of Thieves and giving yourself that initial experience, or if you're already a seasoned player, this is something new that you can go through, and you can rack up quite a bit of gamer score just from going after these achievements. Some of them are a little bit time consuming as you have to sail around a bit or collect a lot of things, and there's definitely a lot of achievements associated for longer term play, but if you're looking to just get started with the game and you don't know where to start, collecting gamer score in this game is a great way to kind of get yourself lost in Sea of Thieves and really enjoy it. So this one definitely deserves its spot. It's cross-compatible with the PC, and it's available on the Xbox Game Pass, which is pretty nice. Also on the Xbox Live Game Pass, we're looking at Gears of War Ultimate, which is the remake of the first Gears of War game. This is a pretty story-driven experience, so if you're looking for a good narrative that is an Xbox exclusive, this is definitely a great option for you to play with a friend. A huge portion of the achievements in this game are just associated with the campaign, and you're going to get a ton just for playing through the story, but then you're also going to get some bonus achievements for playing through with another player on certain levels and for completing the story with another player. So it's actually a better game to play with a friend than playing it by yourself, which is definitely why this game deserves its spot on this list. Next, we have Crackdown Wrecking Zone, which is the multiplayer portion of the new Crackdown 3 game. Also available on the Game Pass. The reason this one easily made it onto this list is the fact that you can get pretty much every achievement in the Wrecking Zone portion in about 3 to 4 hours if you're just going after the achievements, which is really good because that's 500 gamer score right there that you can just pick up right off the bat. Plus, if you have a friend on your team with you, you guys can both go for it at the same time. And while Crackdown 3 definitely had a lot of letdowns along the way and didn't live up to the hype that it had built up, at least you get 500 gamer score out of it and something to do with a friend on a Friday night. Alright, another game on the Game Pass that kind of didn't really have the greatest launch ever and was a little bit controversial, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. If you're looking for a battle royale game that's not Fortnite, this game can be somewhat fun with friends to grind out some achievements for. They kind of give you achievements for doing everything under the sun if you do it enough times, and the achievements are worth a larger chunk of gamer score than a lot of games. So if you're looking for a battle royale game and you're looking for something that's free if you have Game Pass, and you're looking for something a little bit more passive, this is definitely an option for you. There's achievements just for going for kills, so if you're not really the greatest at the game, you can get a lot of practice just going for kills and just rack up those kill achievements. There's achievements for using specific types of guns, using grenades, or just achievements for getting in the top 10 a certain amount of times. Of course, you'll also land 50 gamer score if you win a game in duos, or another 50 gamer score if you win a game in a squad, and then there's just gamer score for like dropping 101 times in the game. So there's a lot of easy ways to just pick up gamer score while playing through this, and since you can do it with friends, it can kind of give you an objective and a little bit more to do than just the same old formulaic gameplay that PUBG's kind of known for. It at least gives you extra goals to strive for, and we kind of appreciate that. And finally, this is possibly the best game to get gamer score with on co-op out of every game that was on this list, but Halo the Master Chief Collection. Simply put, you can play through Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4, and ODST if you buy the $5 add-on, and hopefully soon we'll have Reach also on this list, and you'll be able to go for gamer score, and the Master Chief Collection has up to, right now at the moment of recording this, 6,000 Gamerscore, although we expect it to go up to 7,000 once Reach is added. And there's just so many options in this game for gaining achievements and Gamerscore that makes this game easily the best and most fun experience to go Gamerscore or achievement hunting in. Just playing through the game on any difficulty will land you achievements. You get achievements for doing some of the levels on co-op. You can go through a campaign just looking for hidden things like skulls, terminals, or toys, which all will net you individual achievements as well. There's speedrun achievements that you can do with your friends just for beating the par time or beating the games on certain difficulties in under 3 hours. There's achievements for getting the par score, where you add in some extra skulls and challenge yourself to rack up a certain score as a team. And then there's a ton of Easter egg achievements just for doing really odd and end type things, finding little hidden secrets that have been in the Halo universe for forever, and that really makes this a fun experience. I've been personally trying to work slowly away at 100%ing the Master Chief Collection, and although I have over 3,000 Gamerscore and tons of hours in this game, I'm still not even close to being done with it, and there's a lot more I have to do, and I'm gonna need some help doing it. So this is definitely one of the perfect games to play if you're looking to get achievements, especially with friends, because the Halo 3, 4, and ODST games can allow up to 3 other friends to join you in your achievement hunts, and Halo 1 and 2 allow you with 1 other friend, so there's definitely a ton of options and variables, and if you one day 100% this game, good on you. I don't think a lot of people have gotten there yet, but there is a list, a small handful of people who have pulled it off, and that's pretty amazing. But that's it for today, guys. If you have recommendations of other games that are great for achievement hunting with friends, please leave it in the comment section down below so other players can see what games are great for it, myself included. If you like these types of videos about Xbox and just kind of these types of things, be sure to subscribe with notifications on, and we'll see you all next time with a brand new video.